Hello and welcome to The Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. What do we have this time? Well, it's the first Japanese whiskey of the year. It's the Nikka Super Revival. I'm not saying I've gone off Japanese whiskies, but I've stopped buying so many of them. There was a time when the Yamazaki 12-year-old was available from the supermarket for £30. And now that whiskey is hundreds of pounds, and it's something that collectors are interested in. The demand for the whiskey has just gone nuts, and as a result, there's not a lot out there which is a decent price for the quality. So, but this one I thought was pretty good, about 65 to 70 Canadian plus tax in Alberta. A mule brought it forward. I like the cotton. I like the size and the dimensions of it. It's just really nice. And then here on the front, you won't be able to see this, but there's a giant. They've kind of blown up the logo and done that in a kind of shiny thing. So it's kind of embossed with the logo, super size. So I kind of like the dimensions of that. And then the bottle itself, well, this is quite retro, very 1960s. It's like some kind of pear liqueur that your parents brought back from the Czech Republic in the 1970s, and it's languished in the liquor cabinet for all that time. I don't know about chill filtration or colouring. It's bottled at 43%. Yes, 43%, 70 cl bottle. And it says on the front, this is very useful information here, guaranteed matured in wood. So not metal or plastic or anything like that. It just sort of underlines for me the lack of consumer regulation in Japanese whiskey. They can do anything they can get away with, which is, I think, a little bit unfortunate. And it must be galling for the Scots that the Japanese whiskey is selling for more than the Scottish whiskey in many cases, even though it's nowhere near as highly regulated as Scotch. Fragrant and sweet, quite a lot of corn on this one. A definite note of aloe vera, but it's got a young, upbeat, fruity nose to it. Behind the alcohol note and the fruitiness, there's a kind of butter tart or pecan pie note to it, with a sweet kind of Lyon's golden syrup. A few kind of fruit jams or conserves, so maybe a fig jam or a quince jelly or a strawberry jam. Whiff of smoke. Red apple, kind of apple pie filling. Mint or wintergreen, kind of almost a very like candy mint. So the wintergreen flavour lifesavers that we get here in Canada, which are obviously wintergreen flavoured breath mints. A fragrant wood or maybe furniture polish, some floral notes, honeysuckle. A little bit of iced tea with lemon and a fresh thyme also on the nose. So yeah, young, upbeat, fruity, slightly fragrant. Sweet and fragrant and sherried on the palate also. Light spice or cinnamon note, mango sherbet or sorbet, maybe some strawberry, good amount of citrus, pink grapefruit, sweet and sour notes as well. Hint of a slightly bitter, barky note as you get into it, and a little bit of smoke also on the palate. Finish is a little bit thin. There is a green vegetal note, an oakiness, and a very strong note of pistachio, unsalted crushed pistachio. Wintergreen, some kind of herbal tea, but I can tell you what herbal tea it might be. It's actually pretty good. For the price I paid, I think it's really quite good. They could probably get away with selling this for a lot more, the market for Japanese whiskey being as it is. But I think they've priced it really quite well. I hope it comes to BC and Ontario, and I hope it starts to become more available elsewhere in the world. I recommend it for this sort of price, the 60 to 70 Canadian. If this came out in BC, I shudder to think what they would charge for it. I think they'd put $150 price on it just because they can. But I think if you get this for a sensible price, it's actually a pretty good option. So there probably won't be any more Japanese whiskies for the rest of this year. Maybe in 6-12 months' time, I'll do 1 or 2 more. But really, there aren't very many excellent value for money purchases. This, however, is one of them. So yes, if you see this in the shops and it's a sensible price, buy it. It's really quite entertaining. Fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the review. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers now. I'd like to get over that. I'd like to get over 500 by the end of the year if possible. So please, if you're quietly lurking, subscribe and start commenting and get involved. I really enjoy receiving everybody's comments. Fantastic. Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.